Hello, beautiful. Let's dive right in and talk about how to be consistent in your high-ticket coaching business when you're selling high-ticket coaching offers so that you can scale to multiple six figures or your first $1 million in your business. So in this video, we're going to focus on consistency when it comes to visibility, stepping out in your brand, your marketing, your positioning, and your messaging. So let's dive right in. Here's the thing. One of the things I see all the time with women who are shifting, women coaches who are shifting to that next level, selling high ticket coaching items in their business, is the fear that I don't want to step out because I don't know if I'm qualified to use my voice and share my message, since there's so many other people, experts in the field, in the industry, who've been doing this for so long. And I get it. I have the same thing. I was invisible. I was a whisper in the marketplace for the first 5 years of my business before my soul was like, if you don't do it, you're gonna die. And that's what had me step up and show up fully in all of my messaging in my business. So I'm going to talk about what I did, how it helps my clients, and how it could possibly support you to be consistent so that you create the impact and income that you want. Here's the thing. Your business is something that you were here to create. You know the impact you're here to make in the world. You know the work that your offer does in the world. You know how it supports your clients, whether you're a health coach, a business coach, a relationship coach, or a life coach, whatever coach you are. You know the impact you're here to make. When you rolled out of the womb, you knew what you were supposed to do. When you were born, that day, you had everything you needed to do the work you're here to do, and you knew exactly what you're here to do. But throughout the years, you've decided that, oh, I'm going to listen to that guru and that strategist and that mentor and that coach. So I'm going to do what they tell me to do. And I'm going to pretzel myself into this image or this person or this businesswoman that they tell me I should be. I'm going to follow some trend on Instagram or Facebook or whatever social media you're on. Here's the thing. You already know what to do and what you're here to say. And the number one reason why you have an issue with consistency is because there's a block around it. Your soul is dying slowly because you're not saying the thing you're here to say. You're not doing the thing that you're here to do. You're not being the woman that you're here to be. You're not being the spirit in this human experience that you were born to be. You have pretzeled yourself, conformed yourself, tied yourself to put into some small generic box to look like everyone else, sound like everyone else, be like everyone else, do the same thing everyone is doing, offering the same content everybody else is doing. When it comes to your messaging, being visible consistently, we usually confuse consistency with frequency. The fact that you did something 5 times is irrelevant. What matters for your business is that you show up. Maybe it's 3 times a week. Maybe it's 4 times a week. Maybe it's twice a week, every week. You do it consistently to create a specific objective, a specific result and outcome, and create a specific impact with your business. Frequency is just, I did it 30 times yesterday. So freaking what? Consistency is actually having a schedule, knowing that at this time, I'm going to do this thing, and I'm going to do it 3 times a week, 4 times a week, and this is the outcome that I want. But here's the magic trick. There's a magic trick to this. It's a mindset issue. We only show up frequently when we have external validation. For example, you do a Facebook Live and you have 300 people commenting and you have 30 people on the live and you feel all good. Your ego is like, oh my God, I'm amazing. So you do it again and again. And then maybe one day only one person shows up. You need to be consistent. When I do my YouTube Lives, sometimes there's nobody on there, but I'm consistent. So I know I'm going to do a live every week or twice a month or whatever on these particular weeks, maybe the first week or the second week of the month. I'm going to show up. Whether nobody showed up, whether one person showed up, whether anybody was commenting or not, it doesn't matter. I am consistent. So be consistent, because if you don't, it will kill you basically. The thing with creative women, especially spiritual women coaches, is that because we don't have the external validation, we don't think we're good enough to do the thing. Like I said, you were born knowing what to do, who to be, and how to do it, okay? You rolled out of the womb already having that. So now what we need is to speak the message that our soul is calling us to speak, all of it. You cannot be consistent if you're spreading somebody else's message. You cannot be consistent if you're trying to fit yourself into somebody else's brand. You will not be lit up, turned on, and on fire for your business. There's no way you can pretend with consistency. Yeah, you can frequently show up and be somebody else, and frequently show up and, you know, do all the things, the production, the makeup, the dress, the outfit, the lights, whatever. You can do all of that frequently, but you cannot be consistent with that because it's not you. And your soul will literally die. Every second that you're faking your business, every second that you're being somebody that God is not calling you to be, you are killing your soul. And your soul cannot support you if you're not saying the message of your soul. If you're not selling the offer that your soul wants to offer, you will not be lit up. You will not show up. So you're going to tell yourself, I'm going to do this 3 times a week or 4 times a week or twice a week. You will not be motivated to show up because it's not the message of your soul. You're still hiding your truth. You're still being somebody else. You're not speaking what you're here to speak because you're afraid that you're going to piss somebody off. You're afraid that it's not marketable. For the first 5 years of my business, I didn't speak about God, divinity, or Jesus, anything like that, because I thought, oh God, Jesus, divinity, soul, divine intuition, that's not marketable. So I was somebody else. I was a pretzel completely blended in with everybody else. You couldn't tell who Mimi was. My soul did not recognize me. God didn't even know where I was anymore because it was like, where's Mimi? Where's Mimi? Where's Mimi? Because I was completely bland. And then when I decided to speak my message, it felt like I was born again, like I was reborn. Because when you die slowly, you don't even know that you died. It's kind of like being at a job that God didn't call you to do, but it's good for your ego. Kind of like what I did for 15 years in my legal practice, with, you know, my legal work. You have to quit the job to do what God is calling you to do. Never quit God to do the job. We do that in our businesses. We quit who we're called to be to do the thing we think is marketable, the thing we think people are going to like, comment on, and do whatever. When you're a high-ticket coach, you only need 10 people. There are billions of people in the world. You just need 10 people. You need a $100,000 offer or a $20,000 offer or a $50,000 offer or at least a $10,000 offer and 10 people at least. You can do that with your message. Not everyone is going to be attracted to my message, thank God. Not everyone is going to be here for me. Not everybody's going to be a fan. Not everybody's going to be attracted to you. So you don't need 50 likes. You don't need people to like you, comment to you, and be there on the lives raving and ranting. No. You just need to speak your message consistently and build your brand and show up fully in your essence and who God is calling you to be, and your people will show up. But you cannot be consistent if you're a fake. You cannot be consistent if you're not speaking the truth. Even if you're only doing 75% of the truth, you will not be motivated to show up for the video or the live. The only reason why I can send out emails 3 times a week or do a video every day or do a blog post twice a week is because if I don't do that, I'm going to explode. So when you get to the point of your truth and your self-worth, where you know, if I don't speak this, I'm going to blow up because I cannot help it. I have to get it out. Then the message will come through. Then the position will come through. Then you can niche. Then you can do all of the things and work all the strategies, because all the strategies in the world are not going to work if you cannot own your own self. If you cannot own who you are, it cannot work. You will filter through and not be motivated. There's always going to be a block. I can't do it. Why can't I show up? Why am I scared to be on video? Why am I scared to write a blog post? Why can't I hit publish on that email? It's because it's not you. Read it again. Does it sound like you? Not who your coach says you should be. Does it sound like what God has called through you and is doing in the world? Are you trying to do your impact or the work that God wants to use your gifts to do in the world? Like, which one is it? Once you decide and make that decision that I don't care who's listening, because I know the people that I'm here to serve can hear me, they can easily find me and immediately hire me to work with them. Those people are going to do that regardless. So forget the metrics, forget the likes, the comments, forget who's applying right now, and just consistently show up and do your work. Consistently show up and share your message. Forget frequency. Focus on creating specific outcomes and results for your people. Think long term. Not, oh, I did this today and nobody showed up. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Sometimes I write emails that never get opened. I write blog posts that have never been read. I do videos that nobody's watching. It doesn't really matter, because when the people who are meant to receive that are ready to get it, they will show up. Control the metrics that you can, which is showing up consistently, doing the 3 focused things in your business every day, speaking your message every day in any shape or form. If it's, I don't care what it is, maybe it's 5 minutes of Facebook Live twice a week, maybe it's 2 YouTube videos a week, maybe it's 1 blog post a week, maybe it's 1 email every week or every 2 weeks. It doesn't really matter how the extent of the visibility. It's the consistency of the visibility that matters, not the frequency, not based on your ego or based on what outcome, external validations you've seen out in the world. You know, consider that your business is here to serve others and make an impact. It's not here for you to work out your personal issues on social media. So don't use social media metrics as a way to define your position in the market or build yourself up to scale your business to 7 figures. It doesn't work. There are foundational elements that need to happen to be there. Have that. There's strategy that needs to be there. Create that. Build that. Create the systems that need to happen to have that. Create a team that needs to support you. Maybe it's your coach, maybe it's a VA, maybe it's somebody to clean your house. And then show up and do the work that you're called to do, which is the messaging and the coaching, the marketing and the selling. So you cannot sell your high-ticket coaching offers if you don't show up, because $100,000 does not sell in a DM. It takes a conversation, getting to know someone, and getting to see if you're a great fit to work together. So again, the key to being consistent in life, in your business, wherever, is not a strategy. It's not a template or 5-step process that your business coach or your 8-figure guru coach is going to give to you. It's you showing up as the person who rolled out of the womb, knowing what to do, knowing who you are and whose you are, and doing that work so your soul does not die. Because your soul will die if you don't do the work. And you know, you get to the point in your life where if you don't speak the message out, it feels like you're dying. You feel like you're going to explode. And that's the point you get to where I'm like, you can't hide it anymore. You're going to use the words that you didn't want to use. You're going to say the things that you were scared to say. You're going to be the woman that you never thought you could be. Because at some point in your life, you want to meet the person that you're aspiring to be. You want to meet that woman who has already done the thing that you want to do. And the best part is, when you decide to do the thing, you get to come from being that identity of the woman who's already done it. So you've already met your 7-figure self. You've already met your multi-6-figure self. You've already met the woman who's built all the 6 schools that she wants to build, who's created the community centers that she wants to create, who's put all those kids through college. You can meet her today when you decide to be true to yourself. And when you show up every day as that woman, when you show up every day in that way for your clients, they will see you, they will know you, they will like you, they will trust you, and they can show up to immediately invest in working with you. If this has been helpful for you, let me know. My name is Mimi Dabo. I'm a high-ticket business coach, and I support spiritual women coaches to co-create profitable and simple high-ticket coaching models so that they can easily scale to multiple 6 figures or their first $1 million. If this has been valuable for you, leave a comment below. Let me know how this is landing for you and what you resonate with the most. It's been good having you.